So we out here in Atlanta, Georgia, doing a private dinner for 5 tonight. We have a spring salad, chef salad, with feta with a pistachio and honey drizzle, served with warm pita. We have surf and turf. We're going to sous vide the steaks, butter poach the lobster, give it a little seasoning. Then we're going to sear the steaks on the grill. And for dinner, we have an Australian dish specially requested by the clients for pavlova. So, you know, we're gonna do what we do on this one and put our little twist. I obtained this guest from one of my meal prep clients. She loved my food on a regular basis, so she wanted to try a dinner for her parents that's coming from out of town. Well,
out of
country. You know, they're coming from Australia. So what I wanted to do is feature something from their country that sticks out for them and will specialize and commemorate the evening.
And that's how we came up with the dessert?
Yes.
Yes, the dessert is pavlova.
Yes.
Which is an Australian favorite. Mm-hmm. And so it's made with a meringue and fresh fruit toppings. And then we also were able to infuse some of the local-ish Australian honey into the berries for that dessert. So it was exciting. It was True Amour's first time attempting the pavlova, so we spent a lot of time testing and mastering the recipe.
So I have some residents that work inside of their homes. So they rather be cooking in the social kitchen. That way I'm not too loud and they do their thing. So it's not a problem for me. I just grab the wagon, go up there, grab the pots, pans, anything else that I may need to do my thing, and from there, we get on the popping in the social kitchen. There you live, baby.
Hey, bro, y'all mic'd up and everything. Y'all in it.
This is it. My mic on?
Your mic is on, Jack.
Right now I'm setting the temperature. I'm going to sous vide the steaks, which is it cooking in its own juice inside of a tempered water bath.
I'm just making a meringue for the pavlova, which is the egg white base. So I'm foaming the egg whites and then I'm gonna beat in the sugar. Then we're gonna make it.
What time do we got? You know, trying to do it live, you rather come in a lot more prep than what we actually are, but we always make magic together, so we figure we show a little sparkle on camera.
I think strictness in the kitchen depends on how you look at it. We're both very strict in the kitchen and it comes together well. So I'm more strict when it comes to timeliness. He's more strict when it comes to presentation and making sure it's clean and it looks absolutely correct. So it just depends on how you look at it, but we do run a tight ship from sanitation down to presentation.
I think our styles complement and balance. I think with my meticulousness and my patience and strict nature, along with your creativity and like the things that my partner is strict in, as far as like with sanitation and ordering. What I admire about her cooking style is her creativity. Like she always have like a new flair, and it just like, it never ends. It never ends, you know what I'm saying? And I also like the cultures that she brings, especially to our dynamic. I think those are the best parts. Like, I appreciate it because I've learned so much from her. And I don't know, it's the complimentary style that, you know, isn't mine, but it's so different. I just love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she always got something new, always got something, like, new spice blends, new recipes, new flavors, like, and it helped me create, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be like, oh, like I like that. Like if I was to put my little flair on it, this is what I would do. And especially when we come together, oh man, when we come together on the meals, it was what I needed.
I find that because he's so meticulous, he balances everything well. So it's gonna be just the right amount of seasoning on your proteins. It's going to be the right acidity and fats and sweets in your sauces. And that's just not something you can find with everyone. Usually you find someone that has one strong point. With him, it's just completely balanced across the board. And it comes out in his foundation skills. It comes out on his presentation. Even his culinary styling is amazing. So that's what I admire most about him.
I like how disciplined he is. He's like extremely disciplined and meticulous. So if you give him a task, it's going to be perfected. It doesn't matter what it is, from boiling water to flambeing. I mean, whatever technique it is, if he really goes down that journey, like right now, sous vide, like he is the best at sous vide. Whatever he does, he's gonna master. So I think that's his strongest quality. And then I also like his creativity in terms of how he creates flavors. And it's not really just about creating flavors, it's about balancing the flavors. So he has this knack for just a perfect balance. Like, I don't eat white sauces unless he makes it, because it has the perfect balance. You know, you've had Alfredo Cajun sauce from many different places, but it doesn't have that perfect balance that I find in his dishes. So, and it takes a lot of time and expertise and meticulousness to achieve that. So that's why I always say, yeah, if I have something meticulous to do, I always call on Chef Jay. Like lobster tails, if I gotta crack open 140, that's your guy. And they're gonna be evenly cracked open. You know, they're gonna be perfectly sitting the way it needs to be done. So that level of time and perfection, you don't get that really every day with culinarians, because they're so distracted with everything else that they have to do that attention to detail is also, often missed. So I think that's his strongest quality.
What I'm doing here is I'm going to start creating the butter bath for the lobster. That way we poach it. So I'm just gonna load this pan up with a bunch of butter, toss it in the oven, and allow it to melt. Well, we all know that butter goes well with lobster, right? What's better than the lobster cooked in an entire bag of butter, like completely submerged? I mean, you have the butter all inside of the lobster. It can't get no more in the lobster than that. So from there, we're going to season it, throw a little smoke on it from the grill, and then we're going to serve it.
So this is the meringue. I'm forming it in a circle to get the shape, and then I'm gonna go in with a spoon and create a center, and the center is what's gonna hold the fruit filling when it's finished. Like literally, that's what our clients say when we come in. They're like, "You guys are done already?" We come in with a plan and a mission, and it's all about the prep. You know, if you're prepped up, you're good to go.
This is a sous vide machine. So it heats the water up to the specific temperature that we like. We're going to cook these steaks to medium. And then once we get them rested, we're going to throw them on the grill. So some of the challenges that we faced getting ready for this event was that we have never made an Australian dish a day in our lives. So, you know, give us a couple days. We're going to practice on it. Get some, you know, different feedback about it, test it with each other, definitely go through the quality, how long it's going to last us for serving.
Of course. And I think one of the things, you know, we look for when we're doing, you know, events for people, like we're doing pavlova, but we didn't want it to be just your typical pavlova. So we're like, what makes this true Amor's pavlova? So for instance, when we actually formed it instead of free forming, like pavlova is usually free formed, we actually individually formed them into individual circles, so they were individual desserts. And then on top of that, flavor-wise, we took it to another level and we infused the berries with a simple mint syrup that had a vanilla essence, and the essence is different from extract, which is a combination of pineapple, almond, and vanilla extract to make that essence. So that's what makes it very different from your typical pavlova.
Going with the flow is always best, man. The path of least resistance. You know, and you can do all this running around and like mind blowing, and your client might just like something simple. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes simpler ingredients brings out more flavor and it makes your palate reach for it more than something that's just thrown on top.
I think our culinary, I'm trying to think of a culinary disagreement. I think the funniest one would be taco spice.
Yes.
You want to tell them a story about taco spice?
Yes.
I was going to tell you a quick story about taco spice.
Yeah. What was that with the, what was it on?
It was a culinary.
No, what was it on?
Quesadilla.
Yeah. And the cheese quesadilla. That's what it was. Yeah. She made an entire taco spice blend on the spot, mind you. I turned my head for 2 seconds and then I'm like, what's this for? And she's like, the quesadillas. I'm like, they're cheese quesadillas for a baby. Like,
The baby liked it.
baby loved it. Baby ate like every single one of them. The babysitter was eating them. That's how good, you know, they were. You know what I'm saying? So that shows you something like, you know, I trusted her creativity in that moment. I was just like, hey, we running with it. Like, hey, let's go.
Like, quesadilla spice?
Yep.
But in my mind, I'm thinking, I can't, you know, I'm spice queen, so I can't do anything just generic. So for me, I'm like, okay, what's gonna pair well with this cheese? I need something a little smoky. It doesn't have to be spicy, so you get a little bit of paprika, a little bit of garlic, you know, just something. Give it some flavor. So yeah, that was a disagreement, but it worked out.
Yep. It all work out because, you know, when you talking about top tier culinary expertise here, even the balls be on point, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so you just go with it, don't stress it, you know, keep the energy light. That keeps us from tumbling downhill with the energy, you know, because this is a artistic thing that a lot of people don't think about, but this is how we express artistically. And you know, negative energy and vibes, you just keep going downhill, you start overthinking everything. So we just try to keep it as light as possible.
How did y'all get this client?
This is one of my meal prep clients that I do twice a week. Her parents are in the country from Australia, and she was just like, she usually takes them out to a restaurant, but she was just like, yeah. we was actually about to go. She's just like, yeah, Chef Jay, you're better, so why not? And I was just like, yeah, I got you. So we came up with this. I put together this 4-course menu together for her with her approval, but she trusted all of the process because she already knows what I'm doing out here.
Oh yeah, the menu. So chef came up with a 4-course meal for them. And so the appetizer was a whipped feta with warm pita and local Australia honey drizzle. The main, I believe, was a grilled ribeye. Mm-hmm. And it was accompanied with a butter poached lobster. And then for sides, it was a parsnip puree and grilled asparagus. Mm-hmm. And then I also believe he had an herb compound butter to accompany the ribeye. And of course, pavlova for dessert. So it was well executed.
Mm-hmm. We also served a spring butter lettuce wedge. It was served with
It was a
Not,
butter.
not mandarin.
It was clementines. It was clementines and
Clementines.
radishes, and then we did a cinnamon citrus pear balsamic. pear.
So right now, there's a few ingredients that were missed. So the best thing about having a partner is that you can make these quick store runs real quick. So come on. Oh, we
doing,
just left the
Black?
store. We just left the store. Oh, I didn't bring the pita. I left the pita on the counter, face ass. Man.